Tucked away in the heart of Chad's capital, N'Djamena, is a hidden gem. Normandie has several accolades to its name. It's the only digital cinema in Francophone Africa and one of the first on the continent to show the latest releases in 3D. Its story is entwined with the city's history, first built in 1949 but shut down after the Civil War broke out 30 years later. Finally, in 2011, Issa Serge took on the job of bringing it back from the brink, with the help of a cash injection from the government of over $1.5 million.
There was nothing. It had become a ghetto. Homeless people used it as a place to sleep. This had carried on for about 20 years. We complained that there was no cinema here, and we started looking for private funding, but banks weren't interested. Then finally, the president heard us, and he said, "Okay, let's renovate it."
It's now the only cinema in Central Africa, and its importance isn't lost on Chad's film enthusiasts.
Since the 1970s, many cinemas in Africa disappeared. There are hardly any because cinema isn't always a lucrative industry, so they became mosques, churches and shops.
All our hopes lie on this cinema. Thanks to it, we have a place to voice our dreams, we can work on our craft and help the public discover what we do.
In the evening, we've here families, we've here children, we've here wife or friends will come here to see a movie, and that we are very proud of this place.
But keeping Le Normandie's projector whirring and its seats full hasn't been easy.
It's difficult because normally a state-owned cinema should have help from the state to help maintain it and organize festivals. Unfortunately, the Ministry of Culture hasn't helped us for 3 years now, so I have to find private partners to sponsor us or advertise, but the private sector is not very open here, so it's very difficult.
But Issa says he's in it for the love of cinema and not to make a profit. Times have changed here in Chad though. Le Normandie now has stiff competition from cable television and pirate copies of films.
Youths today watch movies on their computers. They don't know about cinema and the big screen. They watch on small computers, make pirate copies and are happy with that. But as soon as they come here, they love it and come back.
But the cinema has still captured the imagination of some young people in N'Djamena, and now Le Normandie boasts Chad's first female projectionist.
Cinema is my passion. I love cinema, and since I started here, I've learned so much. I'd love to become a filmmaker.
Issa is now looking to telecoms companies and other businesses for publicity and says he's determined to keep finding other avenues for funding. But if this piece of national heritage is to be preserved at its best, a change in hearts and minds with more value given to cinema in Africa will be needed. Clementine Logan, CCTV, N'Djamena, Chad.